Today I'm going to speak about deployments in the Army and their benefits and drawbacks. I was deployed last year from January 1st till approximately November of 2017. It was a long, hot time in Djibouti, Africa, so I've had my fair share of an experience, so I feel like I'm well qualified to speak on this subject. One of the benefits of being deployed is the financial compensation. You earn tax-free money, so your basic pay and allowances that you generally would make anyways are tax-free, so that is a significantly higher amount of income. And when you're overseas and you have some sort of issues that come up over home, it's pretty nice to have that extra cushion to be able to take care of anything you have and save up money in the long term. You also accumulate retirement points in active duty time. I'm a reservist, so having that extra active duty time on my books that contributes toward retirement is really beneficial for me. So the more deployments you go on, the more active duty time you get, which therefore helps you accumulate a larger retirement. Also, you generally get a feeling of accomplishment. A lot of people go their entire military career without going on any deployments or any tours of any sort, and that's kind of looked down upon, honestly, because you enlisted in the service and you're expected to do your part when it comes to serving your nation on the war front or just on a post in a different country. One of the drawbacks is emotional stress. When you're not home and you have significant others like a wife or children, the emotional stress definitely plays a big toll on just how you feel on a day-to-day basis. Also, the job's kind of stressful, so you have to really worry about your actions and how you're contributing to the overall workforce that is going on overseas. I'm not going to get into a whole lot of detail about, the specific tasks, but it's definitely a stressful job. Adapting to change is also a big factor. You're going from, home, sitting on the couch every day, sleeping in the bed, your own bed, to going to a different country, sometimes not even be able to sleep in a regular bed. I was fortunate enough to be able to have my own sort of small room. It's approximately probably 10 by 7 a storage container, so it is very limited space. But I was able to have my own bed, shower regularly, which is a benefit that not everybody receives. There are physical demands also. This is just a general point. The physical demands of being deployed are environmental concerns, considering it was approximately 130 degrees for the most of my duration in Africa. So you really have to adapt to the environment that you're going into. It's very different from, the United States, where our climate is usually generally regular, usually from, anywhere from 50 to 95 degrees. But when you're going somewhere where it's permanently hot all year and extreme temperatures, it's really difficult to adapt to that. Job duties are also a physical demand. I had to walk to work every day, which is approximately like a 4-mile walk total there and back. So, I'm not used to doing that. Most people aren't used to walking that much every day. So that's also a difficulty. Using long shift work, so working 12 to 14-hour shifts, is really difficult. It puts a lot of stress on your mind, but it's something that you also have to adapt to. The greatest benefit, though, is coming home. It also has its challenges, such as reintegrating, learning how to socialize on a regular person-to-person basis instead of just talking to your military friends, etc. It takes you a little while to reintegrate and start to, socialize on a normal level. Financial planning once you get home, since you're not getting that big check every month, you're just working back or maybe being unemployed. It's really important to establish a financial plan and just working out your finances, make sure you're going to be able to take care of yourself for the long run. And another point I kind of hit on earlier was employment. I came home and was lucky to have a job, but some people who are transitioning from deployment to home, they don't necessarily have a job always lined up, or the job they went back to isn't suitable for them anymore, such as my job. I had to quit a couple months later because I just wasn't the same person. I was a salesperson, so I couldn't really sell people anymore. I didn't feel like the job fitted me anymore, so I had to move into a different industry. Luckily, I was able to get a job relatively quick when it came to that. But overall, The benefits of being deployed are really nice, such as financial compensation, having the active duty time, having to experience a new place, a new location, being able to explore. But you also have a lot of emotional stress. Physical demands are a lot higher than just a normal job. And, just have to worry on a day-to-day basis on what's going on at home. Thank you for listening to this speech, and I'm looking forward to speaking it again in a more organized manner. Thank you.